everybody. Hello, hi, it's me, Lunity, and I am really late, but you know, today is Sunday. It's a day to kind of like just chill, and we're just gonna be doing some art. And you guys are gonna be like my body double partners as I do some art pieces that I've been meaning to work on for weeks now. So yeah. It's a weekend day. I kind of was almost canceling today's stream because actually it's a friend's birthday and I was thinking of going, but I'm gonna be celebrating with them on Friday, so I'm here instead. So let's just go ahead and do the art stuff. I have this oh. Wait, hold on. My camera is over here. It's kind of dark. Let me just adjust that lighting a little bit. I was fiddling with this a little bit earlier, trying to get it perfect, but it was clearly not working. There. There. But yeah. Congratulations, Gearb and Zoe, on a first and second, and your daily Kit Kats. I don't really have anything too interesting going on today. But yeah, we're just going to do some art, and you guys can hang out. It's kind of like going to be like a work-along a little bit. Although I'm not going to set up a Pomo timer or anything. I'm just going to, you know, keep doodling. Although, you know, for art streams, the usual thing is if you want to doodle, I'll do a 1 minute doodle per every 100 biddies or whatever the thing is. It'd be good practice. It would be good practice. And also the post-it note thing is back. I figured out how to put a post-it note on my head, so. What do you mean interesting? What's so interesting? So I have one of these that I want to doodle. And I'm going to make sure that... You have a PC made of leftover parts and you have an SSD that's suddenly alive again? I feel like I wouldn't trust that. Let me do this. Let me just make sure that's okay. Okay. You guys can't hear anything, right? Okay. Let's get some Spotify music in here just because I feel like it. Let's play this one. Is it working? Are you guys hearing my Spotify? You guys are not. Hold on. Need to fix that. The SSD was 2 days old inside a laptop. Oh. I'm glad it's working again. How is your weekend otherwise? There's my Spotify. There, can you hear it now? Kansai Clicker, hello. Thank you so much for the follow. You're also in Kansai, huh? I'm happy today. Verify if SSD can hang. Sacrificial lamb for the game. Did you tell me what your plans are for your game? Oh, nice to meet you, Kansai Clicker. How did you find me? Suggested on Facebook? On the Facebooks? Oh dear. Oh dear. I didn't realize I had any kind of presence on Facebook at all. That's a little strange. Hello. Well, nice to have you here, I suppose. Happy face. Let's see. I need to... This is gonna be kind of weird. Because this is gonna be Will. Will wants a drawing, so I'm gonna draw a Will. But it's been a while since I've drawn this, and this is gonna be my warm-up drawing anyway. So... what am I even doing? Okay. Okay, listen guys, I'm rusty at this. It's a meme game based on the now dead 100 Men versus a Gorilla meme. Oh, really? I should just do this. Okay, listen. Okay, I have my visual. Okay, what I need to do is I need to draw another like little circle for the face. It's just gonna help me a little bit with the planning. What are you programming it in, Gearb? Da-na-na-na. Okay. I'm so rusty at this art thing. I don't even remember the last time I did art. It's been taking me a while to do art, to do my art streams, just because like I get up and I'm like, oh, I'm not really feeling like it. But you know what? When do you ever feel like doing... Sometimes, because I'm not really an artist, I almost never feel like doing art. But the only way I'm going to get better at doing art is practice. Oh, you're doing it in Unreal. I see. I see. I'm going to be learning that stuff too. Or at least that's the plan. Networking is the only thing that's preventing you? What do you mean networking? Not like the social networking, but like the computer network, right? We are the champions, my friend. Ugh, God, what am I even doing? Keep on fighting to the end. We are the champions. What's going on? No time for losers. We are the champions of the world. Here we go. That's kind of more. I'll fix it later. I remember when somebody requested I sing this in karaoke, and then this part of the song I was like, what the heck, how is this part even sang? Through are the champions, my friend. You're starting it with an MP multiplayer focus. Can you try doing it like local first? We are the champions. We are the champions. Have you checked out the game that I'm gonna be in? The Calling? That's the one that's using C++ and Unreal Blueprints as well. Maybe once I start learning a little bit about how to program that stuff, we can talk shop. Sweet, a code. Hello, Keisha. Thank you so much for the look. I appreciate you. I hope you're having fun with your game. Sweet, all the code for creating, broadcasting, and searching parties and lobbies work. For some reason, connecting fails with inconsistent errors. Maybe it's the server. Will is very serious about his game. I probably redraw this, but I just need to put his face on there. Language. Okay. I see what I'm doing. I see what's happening. Okay. You seen me playing not much else? Yeah. There's always there's so many updates. And we recently got some funding down, so we're gonna get some help from a proper developer. Hello, Bubba Crafts. I hope you were playing Repo, right? Oh, I love this song. Dun 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 dun. Congratulations on getting third. That's where the sacrificial lamb comes into play. Maybe hosting and joining on the same machine within UE is contributing to the errors. There's a switch between a few games. I thought I saw that you were playing Repo. I hope you got all of the months. Starting doing art is always really rough, but once I get into the swing of things, I'm like, okay, I remember how I like to do this. Also working in your guest bedroom since your office has no windows. And any game dev done in this room justifies it being written off as a business space on taxes. Wait, what? Why, oh, justifies the guest bedroom being written off as a business space. I was like, wait, why wouldn't you be able to do that in your office? Taxes, man. Taxes. Well, that seems Gucci. Ooh, I also love the song. Okay, I gotta redo the hair a little bit because something about it I'm not really enjoying. I've drawn Luna a lot, but not a lot of other characters, which is why it's a good practice for me to do this. Ugh, my hands are so rusty at drawing smooth lines, guys. Insane. Even if it doesn't sell more than one copy, just having a game published will be an achievement. Then you can get started on the other two games which you have queued. We? Who's we? You and Kodev? Oh, I see. I think it's really cool that you're creating a game, or that you even have like something that almost you'd have a demo if not for the network issues. There we go. Because Will has a weird. I can't get quite the angles. Ah, his bangs are so weird. It's fine. I'm glad Will's not here because I'd be complaining about his hair and he'd be like, "Why, I like my hair." I'm like, okay, yes, I know, but I can't quite get it right because I am not a good artist. You need to clean your guest office windows. You know, when you have something to do, often my apartment is the cleanest it ever gets because it's another way to procrastinate. I'm also drawing Will from memory, which is probably my mistake. You always use a reference. This is the song that was made popular by, you know, those TikTok videos that had all the guys dancing with a belt. Wrong layer. How long have you been working on the game? Alright, Spotify. I tried to get premium, but you wouldn't let me buy it. Don't allow me to use. Actually, I'm gonna look up a reference now because this is driving me nuts. It's driving me nuts. Dun 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 dun. Okay. I see. 2.5 months on and off? Wow. I feel like that's fast. Why am I so low on my desk? Goodness gracious. Spicy, hello, hello, how are you? I'm drawing a new chibi from my gamer your character here. But I'm so rusty because it's been forever that I can't. I can't. Stop following Gearb and follow me. Gearb is stinky and he likes feet. You've seen Spicy in 2 different chats? Where? Where else has she been? Maybe you're the one following her around. You stop following Spicy around. That's more likely the case. Gearb is allowed to like feet. I know. He's allowed to like feet. I never said he's not allowed. Spicy just woke up. That would be slander. Nah. I know you don't like stinky feet. Although there's nothing wrong if you like stinky feet either. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna do his hair how I want to do it, okay? Don't mess with my mascara. Hi, Alex. Hi, Jin Min. How are you? So you know what I'm gonna try to do now? Dun. Are you kidding me? How goes the doodling? I'm drawing in 3D. No, I'm not. That's my little framework for trying to make sure that the eyes are in the same place. Geekbot! Oh my god, long time no see. Hi. One second. Okay, so this should work. I should not be... Hi, Viscota Simmons. How did you find Final Fantasy X? we're doodling, we're hanging out, kind of. I'm half ignoring chat to kind of like just get this done. I am not following my lines, listen. This looks awesome, does it? Oh, you mean my layout, because this drawing does not look awesome, let me tell you. Because I am not following my little, like, look. I'm not following my little, like, plans. The drawing, well, I'm glad you think so. I am getting frustrated. Because the thing is... Ugh. Cancel. Because actually, this should be... a little further down. This nose is the wrong place, too. Whoops. It is a little bit better. Because I remember, you gotta see the shape of the face. I'm not exactly the proudest of this so far. But we'll see how it goes. We're just gonna trust the process. You have some hopeful news? You think it's neat? I'm glad you think so. It's giving me frustrations. But this is what I get for kind of trying to mimic a style that's not mine. So I'm gonna draw it kind of like more my concept of Will's character. This is a fan art. I'm getting a little, just a tiny bit frustrated with my rustiness at doing art, guys. I'm definitely rusty. He has the little flip in his bangs, which is fine. Hopefully your computer will be diagnosed this week. Let's do that. Could have been anyone. Come on, fingers or hand. This is what I get for taking a month off of doing art, guys. This is why I really need to get back into doing my doodles like before I do my game streams. Do you guys remember when I used to do that? When I was a lot more diligent about getting better at art? Mochi! Cat, you were fed. You don't get another food right now. I'll feed you on next ad break, okay? Can you let me draw? Oh, cat. Okay. He's got his ear here. Which I've drawn as part of his hair, which is fine. Again, we're trusting the process. That'll be fine. That'll be fine. Because Will has long hair. Okay, I see what I'm doing. How's your weekend going, Scotty? Are you having a good Sunday? You got to go to the zoo? I haven't been to the zoo in a long time. That's cool. What's your favorite animal? Somehow I was up for 11. I saw you were playing Helldivers, and I was like, she's playing a long time. A long time. Boku no Piku? What does Boku no Piku have to do with anything? Is that Zoe? Zoe, your name is really hard to read. You were playing? It's your favorite anime? Well, good. Question mark? It seems like a non sequitur. The bats at the zoo were neat. I can't draw his little hoge. Why did you suddenly bring up Boku no Pico? What the heck? Why is that getting the response from you? That response from you, Gear? Susses? I'm so confused. Are you being like sus, Zoe? Are you doing like that whole thing where you're talking about a gay, like an anime that's like that Black Bible? People are so weird. Bible Black? I know, but it's one thing to be bringing up. We weren't even talking about anime. Goodness gracious. And worse. Yeah. Cool story, bruh. The myth, the legend. Yep. I get the sense that it's a weird anime. The random mention of would be a timeout in your realm. I'm probably going to do that. Because again, it's one thing if it was a topic, but it was brought out of absolutely nowhere. And like, I think it was brought up ages ago, but I think we were past that whole like shock value. Like, oh, it's a weird anime. Okay, cool. Cool source. Cool story. It's one of those like once you guys say like, oh, don't ask Lou, and I was like, oh, okay, cool. It's one of those weird animes. Doon, 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 doon. I don't know anything about it. It's not the most interesting conversation when I don't know anything about it. Probably though, if I even knew what it was, I don't know what there would be to say about it. Oh wow, it's a shocking anime. It certainly was a shocker back in your Virginia eyes. Okay, so you can kind of see. I think I got his hair to be how I like it. It's the anime equivalent to saying my favorite anime is Human Centipede shock humor type comment. Again, I have nothing wrong. There's nothing wrong with like, you know, joking things like that, but it was kind of out of nowhere. Were we talking about anything like that? Or was this just like Zoe's entry back to conversing in chat? Cool. Dun 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 dun. You open chat and see that? Listen, I wasn't talking about anything to do with that. Ow! That's unnecessary. Look at distraction. Oh no, now you made me stand up. God dang it. Let me get back to kneeling. Can I kneel? Thank you. I'm trying to do my art. But how's everybody's weekend otherwise? Look at Kit Kat. Listen, Mog. Oh, now I'm short. Now I can't even see the screen. Hold on. Can I sit? Where's my name? This one. There I am. Dun 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 dun. You also like school days? Cool. Why is my captions not working? Why are my captions not working? My captions are broken! God dang it. Huh. Error. Font access error. Let's try that. Hello? Well, I guess my captions are broken. Alright, well I guess we have no captions today. I've been watching Dandadan and ya boy Kong Ming. Okay. Hello, testing. There you go. It's back. Yeah, I like Dandadan. What do you have against Dandadan? Yeah, Turbo Bubba's great. And I've been watching, also the summer Hikaru died. You put that in the same boat as Death Note? I rewatched Death Note, and it was, like, very slow. I still enjoy watching it, but, like, getting like a person who is new to anime to really like get into it. People's attention spans. There's a Death Note movie. Not the Netflix one. Tell me you're not talking about the Netflix one. It's like a series movie. Psycho-Pass. Like a director's cut movie? Oh, maybe I'll watch it someday. Cats are howling. I'm gonna draw his hoodie. You chose to watch that with now than the whole series? Oh. Dun 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 dun. I never finished Attack on Titans. Na 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 na. Oh, this is in Japanese. More like Attack on Mid-High. Christos King, how are you? I was really into it for a while. But you know, like a lot of series, once the first season's over and I'm like, I have to wait till the next one, I kind of like lose interest. Or I have a hard time going to watch it again. The time as it was. Frieren, oh. Yeah. You didn't hate the final season, the finale. You're not a hater. You like to enjoy things for what they are. Yeah. Mostly. I'm the same mostly. There's a certain threshold, though, that I have where if you go past that threshold in badness, then I will never forgive you. And I will want my money back, regardless of how much I spent or didn't spend. I went on a date with a dude to watch the and he took me to watch the Alien versus Terminator. No, not Terminator. Predator. Alien versus Predator movies. I think the second one or the first one. I don't remember. I didn't like and we actually got like free tickets, I remember. And I wanted my money back. This date was a while ago. I'm doing pretty well. It took me a while to get started on doing art tonight. And I almost canceled stream, but I was like, I keep canceling my art streams, and I'm never gonna get it good enough to like feel comfortable opening real commissions. And I do want to open real commissions to doing art someday. You know, I guess there's nothing really stopping me now other than like I feel ashamed. It's like, how can I ask people to commission me for art if my art is crap? And for the record, this is practice. Okay, so don't look at this as my... I've done better stuff. But I want to start moving away from doing like fan art-ish stuff, or like basically copying images and start drawing my own style. And I need a lot more practice to do that. When you get your 3D model, you have to... Oh, I can help you with Warudo. I love Warudo. Warudo is what allowed me to like even come up with this space. It's been a blast coming up with little whirls for Luna, and the fact that like I have multiple cameras. So I have the camera that's behind my head here, but then there's a camera like in front of me, which is allowing my face to be captured. You know, and the other scenes use different cameras, and I have different positions, and it's got like hand mocap built in, which is actually why I moved to Warudo from VNyan. Because I moved to VNyan from VSeeFace because I wanted to like move to automate some of my redeems, like changing models and other stuff, and the blueprints or whatever they're called in VNyan seemed a little handy. But VNyan doesn't really have hand mocap like in-house, and so I was using an external mocap system for that. Make it look cute. Oh yeah, I don't have a hot tub in Warudo. I did have a hot tub in VNyan. I never showed that on stream because I was just doing it for shits and giggles. I'm like, ha ha ha, I can have a hot tub stream now. Maybe I should make that community points challenge. But I'm not exactly that kind of streamer. Anyway, I wouldn't even know what I would do in a hot tub. What would I do in a hot tub? 3D people go crazy on VNyan like it's the only thing to use. Again, VNyan is fantastic, but I do prefer Warudo. There is, for both of them, there is a learning curve. But I think they're both great. VSeeFace is also the other one, and that one is that's the lightest one in terms of how many resources it uses, but it's also the simplest one in terms of what you can do. You know, as a starter app, it's fantastic. You know, because that's the one I started off with. You just plug and play. You know, VNyan, you have to configure. VNyan and Warudo, you have to do a little bit more configuring to get your character to look quote unquote right. But VSeeFace is pretty much like more or less straight out of the box. You can just do it. But VNyan and Warudo, you have to do some more positioning work. Spacey sees VSeeFace, yeah. But then you lost a D. I know, you're 2D now. I started with VSeeFace, and then I discovered what's it called? XR Animator. Will's arms are a lot longer than mine. XR Animator allowed me to do dances. I mean, I can still dance now. It just uses a different mocap than XR Animator did. That's why I don't do chicken dances anymore. Guys, ads are coming. If you're not subscribed, I will forgive you, but you're gonna have to, like, you know, come back after ads. Yes. But you're subscribed, Mug. I'm not worried about you. Clap ads. Not for a bit. Navi warns me like about 5 minutes ahead of time. But when I do art streams, I don't do the pause stream so people don't miss things. Like, if you miss me doing like a stray line, you're gonna miss me doing a stray line. What kind of controller should I give him? I should do this on a different layer. Like it will concentrate and so hard on his game. It's him trying hard not to yell at me for failing badly. GameCube? N64. N64?! I'd probably have to change his hands a bit, but I'm gonna erase this anyway because I'm gonna put the controller on a different layer. He probably has a controller like mine. I know he doesn't have a Switch. Let me get rid of his thumbs. There we go. Nope. Nope. Come on. Because he's sitting down. But he's wearing a sweater, which is going to be a little long. Man, I am very bad about stray marks. I see all these artists who have like very clean lines and I'm like, my lines are so messy. Can take me a while. I just gotta keep up with doing art. I'm definitely finding that like my lines are not as steady as they were back when I was doing this art thing a lot more regularly. You remember this old strange controller for the original Xbox that you once used? It had a little screen in the center? Huh. Never heard of it. But I was never an Xbox gamer. When the Xbox came out, that was when Halo was out, right? I remember like going over to my cousins and playing Halo and failing hardcore at not staring straight up at the sky. I couldn't handle, you know, left joystick movement and right joystick camera. Like even now when that's happening, I kind of fail. You know, I kind of like how Will's turning out, although his eyes are kind of wonky. I know you guys are probably not seeing it the same way. I don't need that. That's the eyes. But I am. It's probably okay, because it's kind of covered by his hair. His long legs. This is gonna be covered, but I'm gonna draw the lines from here just so that I can see what I'm doing. This can be a song. bum, 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 bum. Bum, bum, bum. What different consoles have you guys, like, had growing up? What's your favorite? Oh, no, now I'm asking when ads are here. My very first console was a Sega Genesis. It was my brother's, actually. But I remember playing, like, baseball. This baseball game on the Sega Genesis. And my brother getting really frustrated because I kept stealing bases. And then when it was his turn, I'd get him out because he'd steal bases, and I would throw the pitch over to the base that he was at, and he was like, "Wah," and I was like, "Skill issue." Oh, thanks, Mark. SNES, Nintendo 64, GameCube, Wii, Switch. You know what? I feel like it gets a lot of shit these days. But my favorite console, well, I don't know if it's my favorite console, but I still have fun memories about the Nintendo 64. Because before my family got a Nintendo 64, I'd always be like borrowing my cousin's consoles, because he had all the consoles. Like, I remember he had a... I hate this foot. I hate this foot. I'm erasing it. Had some classic games. All their older consoles are better. No day one patches, no MTX, no always online. Yeah, I remember those days. Clown shoe will, I know, right? Listen. These are pajama bottoms. And so he's wearing slippers. Which is weird when I'm trying in chibi, because feet in chibi form are like triangles. So I'm going to start with that. We're going to start with triangles first. And I'll deal with it after. Triangles. You know what? Ugh, so much straight lines. Your PS1 is dying? Oh no! What did you do? Welcome back from ads. You know what? I'm gonna deal with this foot later. This foot is being a butt to me right now. I'm gonna pick up your pen. I'll deal with it later. It is showing its age. Aww. It looks like Will, yeah? I need to draw his ahoge still, but I ran out of space, so I need to make him smaller. What's the game that you spent the most time playing as a kid? I remember playing the shit out of Lion King on the Sega Genesis. And Aladdin. Aladdin we never beat completely. Lion King we did. We beat that one multiple times. And so, like, I was surprised when people were like, Lion King is so hard. It's like, no, it's not. Pokemon Sapphire. That said, I think it depends on which console you played it on. Because I played, I'm gonna give him some kind of controller. unhealthy amount. Pokemon Red and Blue. Wouldn't you say it's Final Fantasy 14? What are you talking about, Pokemon Red and Blue? How do you hold it? Hold on, let me hold the controller. Dun 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 dun. It does not count? Why doesn't it count? Okay, that's too far down. Okay. D&D? You didn't actually play games until you're heaps older? I grew up with games. I played them a lot, and then, like, I got to, like, sophomore year of high school, and then junior year of high school. And then I stopped having... Whenever I started applying for university, and got a car, I was able to drive. And I don't think I was able to drive until, like, my junior year in high school. This is gonna be butts. What do I call it? Billboard's native tongue. Have I told you guys my new favorite joke? At the time you freaked the hell out when you first saw Doom 1994. Sign language! Oh, I like that one. I like that one. Do you know what they did before they had crowbars? Do you know what they did before they had crowbars? They drank at home. Shut up. Don't judge me. I like the joke, okay? Raven speakeasies. Ow! Ow! Ooh, stand up. Listen, Gear, just because I'm funny and you can't handle it. You were in an anime club in high school? Girl used to hang out with, loved that you beat the shit out of Cage to Sephiroth. You know, I never got into Kingdom Hearts. I watched people play it and I'm like, it looks jank. Although I would love it just to, like, be able to play a game with all the characters. The sun? Why is the sun in your eyes? Close the window. Trust the process, guys. Just the process. Bum 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 bum. A lot of this won't be seen because it's being covered by the hand. Being a cheetah? Never. Never. So that's why I don't play poker in the jungle, though. There's too many cheetahs. Guys, I love dad jokes, let me tell ya. Dad jokes are the best. Okay, listen, I need to... Okay, this is gonna be where the controller is. We have a thing like this. The buttons are here. There is a joystick here. Oh, this is too... This is the D-pad. And here's another controller stick. Crows have to drink away their sorrows. I know. Blinding Sun POV shared for the community's enjoyment. I'm sorry, what? I can't see my screen because, you know, I'm focusing on my art, so I have no idea what you guys saw. Found joy. I found joy. Found joy in my life. I found joy in my life. Basically took a picture staring at the sun. Why? Okay, so this doesn't even have to be that precise, but you kind of see what I'm going for, right? If I pick my nose IRL, will my avatar? Hello, Wolfenberg. This is an interesting question. I don't know. Should I touch my nose and see what it looks like on screen? Oh, I guess you would see if I picked my nose. There's my nose. Okay, yeah. Comes off as a boop. Here's. I'm also like my nose. Tip my. It's not exactly precise, but it can see me reach my hand to my face. I don't pick my nose. I would never. I do, like, now you made my nose itchy. Listen, guys, just because my hand went up that way doesn't mean I was picking my nose. I am not a regular gold digger. How dare. Is this the body? Okay. Let's draw the hands that I'm... How do I hold this? Okay. Ah! Why do you keep getting translated? I don't know. Lunabot likes you, I think. I can control Lunabot. Listen. She does whatever she wants. She's supposed to be just, you know... I told her only to translate languages that weren't English. But you can ask chat. She just does whatever she wants. And they're like, Luna, what is your bot doing? And I was like, listen, I have no idea. I genuinely have no idea. Okay, so I've got to erase a lot of this now. Waffles? Erasing this part of the controller. Gotta erase this part of the leg. Bouncing off the walls. I want waffles. I don't want pancakes. I want waffles. Mainly because I can't get waffles as easily as I can get. That's a lie. They have Belgian waffles here. But I don't want Belgian waffles, guys. His hand is going to cover most of this controller because that's going to protect me from having to draw it, okay? Lunity is an Irish joke? I don't even understand what that means. What does that even mean? Oh, dang it. Dang it, dang it, dang it. No. Wrong layer. Lumbasaurus, hi! You really like that game. He's coming, huh? Tarot reading. Destiny, fortune, success. Ooh, you must go with the flow of life, it says. And it looks like you might have, hopefully, a financial blessing coming in. That would be Gucci. That we're coming in, right? Don't want no marijuana. He wants to hear an Irish joke, and then you're an Irish joke. Oh, I see. Well, that joke doesn't work if you don't have the setup, Presto. So this doesn't look like. Oh, cause I need the I should do it with a thinner line. Failure. It's Xbox. It's gonna be fine like this, guys. It's gonna be fine. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. A waffle of a waifu? Jeez Louise. Fuck it. There we go. Here's the controller, guys. What do you think? I think it's fine. I made him an Xbox controller because that's probably the controller he uses when he plugs. That's probably the controller he plugs into his computer. Then go to Waffle House. There's no Waffle House here, though. Muy bien, you think so? I think so. You'll see a little bit more of the shapes. There is supposed to be like a joystick under his thumb here. I'm gonna do this. And then the buttons here. Dun, 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 dun. No Waffle House in Japan? Yeah, no Waffle House in Japan. You know, I actually like how the controller turned out. Look at that! Yay! Okay, let me get the looky, it's wheel. I still need to draw his ahoge, which means like the idiot hair, idiot string. The little in Japanese, the little like extra little hair up here that some of the characters have in anime, they call it an ahoge. Where do Japanese people go to fight with the staff of a restaurant at 3 a.m.? Yoshinoya. God, I said I was gonna go back to. Sorry, I said I was gonna go back to his feet. Oh, good? What do you mean, oh, good? You thought it'd be Kabukicho? Kabukicho is the entire district. Also, Kabukicho is yeah, it's a whole area in Shinjuku, right? I I don't live in Tokyo, sir. Gotta have somewhere to go? I think all they do is just bow at each other aggressively. I've seen it happen. I was at a coffee shop, about to meet up with my Japanese tutor back when I was still studying Japanese, and I saw these two people having like clearly like a business meeting or something, meeting for something, and they met each other and they kept on like doing this thing. I don't know if you can see my hands. There's one hand. Okay, and they kept on doing this thing where it's like bow, 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 bow. Like, hi, yoroshiku onegaishimasu. Oh, yoroshiku onegaishimasu. Yoroshiku onegaishimasu. And they just did this, like this. They got into a bowing loop. It's really kind of like cute, and hilarious when you see them get stuck in a bowing loop. It's really a thing, you know? Because like one person bows and another person bows in response, and so the other person bows again in response to the other person bowing. And then the first person bows again in response to them bowing in response to their bowing. And they just slowly like back away from each other, and like only then when there is like some kind of like sufficient distance, or they are able to turn away from each other, does the bowing loop end. Again, it's kind of cute, but also super hilarious when it happens. Like people trying to get out of each other's way in a narrow hallway, yeah. Oh, I forgot to... I promised you ad break food. Mochi. Well, first... Okay, look, I'm gonna take a break. I'll take a break to go give you food, but you're gonna have to say hi to everybody. Do I have my cat cam on the scene? I don't know if I have my cat cam on the scene. Say hi to everybody, Mochi. This is the Mochi cat. This is the Mochi cat who's like, oh, he's, yes, what are you looking at? He's mad at me. Say hi. Mochi, say hi. Say hi. Hi. I am harassing Mama because I want food. Kate, hi Critical, how are you? We're doing art. You should place the wipers in your PS5 DualShock controller. There was drift. Mochi, say hi. Mochi, do you wanna? You're gonna have to dance. Downtown Showdown. Okay, Mochi, we're gonna dance the Macarena for everybody. All right, ready? Ready? Dun da dun 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 Macarena, na 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 Macarena. Dun da da dun 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 Macarena. Hey Macarena. Hey, you gotta look at your audience. Look, they're right there. Pop. You're not being a very good strummer. Look at the camera. Okay, I love you, Papa. Okay, guys, I'm gonna be right back. I promised him that I would give him a bowl of food during ad break, and then I completely forgot. So I'm gonna be right back. I'll be right back. I'll burp. No. I'm gonna keep doing it again and again and again and again and again and again. Oh God. Oh wow. As for me, I don't care much for S or M. The only thing that whips me up is you. Whoa. Yami Mommy Lunity. I'm not sure I appreciate this nickname. And actually, I am super glad that Omega happens to be asleep for once in his life during my stream. The second time Judgment Kazukin has a postcard. Yeah, one more. Oh. How did he not see me kick his friend down? What do you mean you were here too long? What clip was that? What clip did you see? Goodness gracious. There's no such thing as too long. How long have you been here, actually? How long have all of you been here? I can't believe I'm coming up on 3 years. It's definitely 2.5 years that I've been streaming. Because what, we're in July? I've been an affiliate since January 15th. 1 year, 2 months, only 1 year. Only 1 year, Spicy. Actually, you haven't been here that long, actually. 1 year, 10 days? Guys, you guys haven't been here that long. 11 months? Ooh, almost a year, Critical. Also, Critical, how are you? Presto Changing, you've been following me for over a year? Why do I think you're relatively new? Wow, I didn't really start popping off until a year ago. All you guys coming in here a year ago. But your baby? Oh, Christos. Oh, there you go. There we go. I see. There we go. Christos is 2 years. Wow, we had our 2-year anniversary a month ago. Goodness gracious. 2 years, 3 months. Let's go, Wompy. Flower a long time, lover. Wompy has you beat. Hello, Starosa. How are you? We're just chilling. We're chatting about how long. Is it not working for you, Mog? I think you keep clicking it. You keep on typing it when other people have gotten it first. You're just too slow. Should I give him slippers, guys? I feel like I'm not getting his feet right. I'm gonna put his slippers on a different layer. Expose the grippers. Oh yeah, how are you enjoying Japan? You told me that you're staying like in Chiba all week, right? But you'll have like time for day trips. I tell you, a day is not going to be really enough to spend in Kyoto, which means you're not going to make it to Osaka, really. Feels like you found out about me 2 months ago. Really? It's been longer than 2 months, Scotty. Since you've been part of the book club. Although we really do need to reschedule that. You're doing fine. Your wife is trying to get a job on the east coast of the USA. Oh! You're moving to the east coast? Do you already have a job on the east coast? Why the east coast? Da-na-na-na-na-na-na. Da-na-na-na. Da-na-na-na-na-na. There's one slipper. Dun, 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 dun. You're stuck in the Midwest of USA. It's not great. I see. The job lined up that you have lined up, or your wife has lined up, pays nearly double what you're making there. Let's go. I like the East Coast. I mean, I'm biased. I'm from the East Coast.